Greetings and welcome to this, my video log development, my first video log development of this game that I'm making called UltraBustPanicMayhem. I'm doing this mostly so that I can keep track of things and maybe at some point it will be of interest to someone. Maybe just me, I don't know, maybe other people. So that's happening. I don't know. It just seemed like a good thing to do, so here we are. This is the first one. I'm going to do maybe a series of these, depending if there's enough things to say. I think there will be, but you know, we'll try and keep it short, and we won't always have this intro at the start where I'm just talking and trying to figure out why I'm doing this without having thought about it first, which would have been something I should have done. And I'm just gibbering now, so this is making it take even longer. Anyway, here we are. Here's my mouse there, and as you can see, there's not a lot happening at this point. I wanted to make a game. I design by day, and I don't really get much hands-on experience with a lot of the things that go into making a game, so I decided to change that and, you know, have a go and see if I could understand or get some sort of process in place for doing that myself. I've done this using Game Maker, and yeah, what you're about to see is my first attempt at a project. I took an arcade game that I liked from the past as a starting point. I figured that would be good, because a lot of things that people do, or a common mistake that a lot of, I suppose, indie developers have when they do their first project, is that they are way too ambitious and end up doing something that it takes them much longer than they'd anticipated. I guess that's something I hear a lot of anyway. So I sort of intentionally, I tried to think of something that I knew I wouldn't be able to do that with. So I chose Pang, which is a game I used to like back when I was a kid, and I was thinking, well, maybe nobody's really done it, nobody's really updated it, so that would be a good starting point, a good inspiration for my game. I didn't just want to do a remake though. I wanted to do something that was a bit different, maybe update the design, make it a bit more sort of current, I suppose, get rid of the things that I didn't like, and maybe add some other features to it that would make it sort of stand alone. So we'll talk a bit about what we're seeing here. What we're seeing here is my pretend virtual console thing that I've made, that is basically, so you've got the screen in the middle here, there's nothing happening currently, but that's where the game will be, and then the rest of it is like I've invented this sort of, well, I guess it looks like an emulator, but it's supposed to act like an actual console. So all of these buttons here will be functional eventually. They're not at the moment. None of them work, none of them do anything, but as you can see, so this will be move you left and right, this will be fire the grapple. For anyone who remembers Pang, that is, you know, that is your means of surviving through the levels there, by shooting up little grapply whatsits to hit balloons and they'll explode, and etc. So that, I apologise that this video is probably not the most stimulating thing to watch. I'm going to try and do something about that maybe in the future. Maybe get a little screen of me with my head there, so at least it looks like, you know, something's actually happening. Although we'll have the game on, so that might not be as big an issue. Anyway, so yeah, so the buttons here, they're all going to be functional. We'll get to what they actually do or what they are for. I mean, these are pretty self-explanatory, but these may be less so. But we'll cover that another time. So we've dealt with that. Good. What else did I say I wanted to talk about? So I'm just checking my notes there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if we just start the game, I can talk you through where we're up to. I'll start the game by pressing the on button, like so, and it just launches. At the moment I haven't got the sort of, you know, any of the UI, any of the title screen or anything up there. It's a bit choppy as well. I don't know why. It's probably something to do with fraps. It doesn't run this badly normally. So apologies for that. But as you can see, basic gameplay's there. We're obviously, there's a long way to go. There's no art. You know, there's the particles are all placeholder and stuff. And my biggest balloons are flashing, which they're not supposed to do. They will do at some point, but I've left that in to remind myself to make that work properly. So yeah, I'm not sure really what else there is to say here. I guess, sorry, I'm just, oh wow. This is the worst performance I've seen of this game ever. Like, and I thought it was because stuff was running in the background, but I've turned everything off and it's really poor, so that's great. I have to sort that out. But yeah, tempted to do this again, to be honest. Maybe not. But anyway, yes, so that's where we're up to. We've got the basic gameplay in. We've got balls pretty much behaving as they should do. I've got the character animating pretty much the way that I wanted to. There's a lot more stuff to go in, but I guess once that's there, I can do another one of these and we can talk about what's gone in and why I did it. I guess that's the general aim. Yeah, cool. Well, I was going to wait till this ends, but there's probably not much point, as I can't think of anything else you'd want to know about it. So yeah. Oh well, it's only 25 seconds now. I'm sure I can talk about something. Anything. This is working well, isn't it? This is good. I mean, this is like much less formal. The video started quite formal, and now it's just me gibbering, which is, I don't know. Maybe that works. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't really do the formal thing that convincingly anyway, I don't think. And the game's finished. See, I filled that time fairly well, I think. Natural. There's my end screen. Anyway, again, it's placeholder. The double exclamations there because of the game. Oh, you can't see that, but there's 2 exclamations at the end of the title of the game, that's all. Yeah, good. Right, I'm going to end this now. So, cheers for watching if you did watch. If it's just me watching, then that's pretty pathetic and you should go and do something else. And you'll see me next time, I guess. I won't see you because it's a video. Cheers.